On this episode of Drinking Made Easy, I'll mix margaritas.
I always feel like you gotta sort of do something like this when you do it.
Put a garden into a glass and try some of the hottest chili pepper sauce in the state.
It's so painful, it's unbelievable.
It's Drinking Made Easy, Santa Fe. I'm Zane Lamprey. My job is to drink. I'm traveling the country with my buddies Mark Ryan and Steve McKenna as we explore the local drinking cultures, customs, and cocktails. Along the way, we'll soak in the local flavor in an effort to make drinking easy. Santa Fe, capital of New Mexico and home to some of the hottest chili peppers in the world. So I sent Mark to sample green chili beer, but first things first, I have a hangover to cure.
We are pulling into the Santa Fe Brewing Company, so we're gonna go taste some beer and find out what happens when you drink alcohol with a hangover at 7,000 feet. Come with me, won't you? Let's talk about the brewery. No, let's not. Let's have a beer while I talk about it.
This is the Happy Camper IPA.
Happy Camper. Called Happy Camper because?
And you can take it backpacking or hiking or canoeing.
Why is this good for canoeing? I don't understand.
Because you can take a six-pack and just kind of throw it over the side of the boat.
You tie them up and we put them off, hang them off the side of your canoe and they stay cold in the river.
Natural cooling.
Okay.
We're in circles right now.
Going
That's
through
what
it.
we're doing.
Hold on a second. Wow, that is a fun beer. I wonder, there's a formula that, like, when you're at higher altitude, the 11 is actually maybe closer to like a 13.
It's going to get into the bloodstream a lot quicker.
Right.
You don't have as much oxygen. It's going to metabolize a lot slower.
So whether or not you can get drunker is up for debate, but it does get to you quicker.
Yeah.
7,000 feet. Essentially, anyone who's ever had sex in Santa Fe is in the Mile High Club. I'm not in that club. Steve, get liquored up.
Chicken killer barley wine. How do you use the word unassuming? That and this. That's why you will assume. We use the word killer, we're gonna assume. This is strong enough to kill chickens, Becca.
You have to know the story.
Okay.
The original brewery was on a farm outside of Galisteo.
Okay.
But they noticed that some of their chickens were going missing, and they couldn't figure out what was getting into the pens. They figured out that it was one of the brewery dogs, a dachshund named Petey, was
Right.
actually burrowing in.
You pictured in the story Petey as just a Dachshund, but in fact, he was dressed like a bandito, and he had 6 shooters, right?
Well, yes, that helps.
Because Petey was such a badass,
Yes.
you took your badassedest beer,
Yes,
okay, and named it after him.
yes,
I'm gonna assume that Petey's no longer with us.
unfortunately.
This is for Petey, then.
To Petey.
Awesome, thank you.
You can't pop into Santa Fe for a drink without stopping by Maria's New Mexican Kitchen, where the owner, Al, knows everything there is to know about margaritas.
We're with Al. Al is the proprietor. You also wrote a book, look at this, the Great Margarita Book, forward by Bobby Redford. You have your menus. This is the menu I got when I walked in here. You have how many margaritas in here?
There's 160 on there.
160.
They range in price from $6 to $75.
First of all, what's in a margarita?
First of all, ice is a very important ingredient
Okay.
in the margarita.
You want me to make it?
Yeah, why don't you? We need to have a premium tequila,
Okay.
which in this case, it's our
Tradicional.
it's 100% agave. Do about 2-ounce pour.
How do you know when
You
you're
know,
doing that?
well, you know how to pour.
I'm very generous.
That's good.
Is that a little generous?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Now, let's use some Bowls triple sec.
I always like to put balls in my drinks.
The bowls.
Oh, bowls, sorry, yeah.
Bowls.
So these are 2 ingredients in margarita.
About an ounce and a
Okay,
half.
ounce
All
and
right,
a half.
now we use fresh squeezed lemon juice because it's less tart than lime juice. Pour about an ounce. Easy. There you go. That's it.
You
That's
started
it.
yelling at me before I even poured
Now,
it.
Now cap
All
it
right,
up. Put a shaker on the margarita.
Okay. I always feel like you gotta sort of do something like this when you do it.
Can you throw it up and catch it?
I can throw it up,
No.
but I can't catch it. I can do half of the equation. I'm gonna spin it.
Okay. Show off.
All right, we're not gonna do that. Okay.
Can I have some goggles?
Now I do it
Ice
sort of
and
like
all.
this?
Everything.
Oh, I don't
No,
need this.
No.
I just dump it in here.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Maria's $6 margarita. Combine tequila, triple sec, fresh lemon juice, and shake with ice.
Probably the best margarita you'll ever have. Here you're drinking a tequila that costs less than $20. Drinking a triple sec that costs less than $15.
Okay.
The $6 margarita was good, but Al explained why I should have the $48 margarita.
You're drinking a tequila that is almost $200 a bottle. And you're drinking 150th anniversary Grand Marnier, which is about $200 a bottle. You're making a $48 margarita because you can't screw up. Now get your
that all right?
Paradiso tequila. So,
You have to say it like you're angry. Paradiso.
Paradiso.
Yes.
No, you got to be happy when you're doing that.
Paradiso!
It's paradise.
Yeah!
We're
Get
going to
ready.
paradise here. 2 ounces. Oh, there you go. This is a blend of 3 different years of tequila on oak.
Okay.
One that's been on oak for 3 years, one that's been on oak for 2 years, one that's been on oak for 1 year.
Okay.
And they bring a French cognac blender from France to blend this tequila.
And then the blender keeps it consistent every year.
He's not a blender like we use with, frozen margaritas. We don't do
No.
frozen margaritas. Why don't we do frozen margaritas?
Okay, you're asking me a question that I
Yeah.
don't know the answer to.
No,
I throw the question back to you.
Yeah, you say, no, why?
Al, why don't you do frozen margaritas?
We don't blend it.
Whoa,
We don't blend any margaritas.
take it easy.
It dilutes the tequila,
Okay.
and it becomes slushy. You go to 7-Eleven, you can buy
Yeah,
a
you want one of those,
slushy.
go to 7-Eleven, add a shot of tequila to it. You want good stuff, come here.
Exactly. Now we want to go with the 150th anniversary Grand Marnier.
Grand Marnier.
Grand Marnier.
I'm ready, I'm ready. That looks like a penis, Al. All right, there we go. Boom. So this
Okay.
is the
150th.
150th anniversary of Grand Marnier.
Add about 1.5 ounces to that.
How much is this a bottle?
About $180 a bottle.
Who's that?
You almost absconded with it, didn't you? There's maybe 150-year, 200-year-old cognac blended into this particular Grand Marnier. That's it. Okay. Add your normal lemon juice. Just a
sir.
splash.
Okay.
There you go. Now you want to shake this one with a little bit more finesse.
Okay.
Because it's $48 worth of.
I'm gonna do it until you're uncomfortable.
You're hired. Okay, now pour it in before it melts. It's gonna melt. It's gonna get diluted. Pour it in the glass, quick.
Quick.
That's gonna be perfect pour.
Yes! $48 right there. You guys want to try some? No. Salud.
Salud.
Thanks, Al. Wow, that is not even like a margarita, really.
It's 48.
It should have its own name.
It is Paradiso.
It's called
Paradise.
$48. It's called a $48 margarita. Well, you know what? This was way more informative than I expected. You are a gentleman and
Well,
a
thank
riot.
you for coming
I hope
in.
that everyone comes to Santa Fe, comes to visit you.
Well, thank you.
And want this book? Go to drinkingmadeeasy.com. There's a link to buy this book.
Okay.
Can I keep this book?
You got it.
And
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
See you, Al.
You're taking the cheap stuff.
Yes, sir. Now you got that.
Today, Steve will be taking the Fireman's 10-Pound Burrito Challenge, named after the local fire department.
Cecilia, how are you? Steve McKenna.
Cecilia with Cecilia's Cafe. I'm the owner of the restaurant.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm very excited to be here.
This burrito monstrosity has 10 eggs, 2 pounds of potatoes, a ½ pound of bacon, a ½ pound of sausage, a ½ pound of chicharrones, a ½ pound of beans, a ½ pound of red chili, a ½ pound of green chili, and a ½ pound of cheese. It's so big, it takes 3 people to wrap it. Good luck, Steve.
Let's get it on.
Look what I just brought you, Deb.
Probably the best burrito I ever had. It's definitely the biggest.
You know what happens when if you eat this whole burrito, right, Steve? I take a picture of you, we hang it on the wall, and then you get a T-shirt, and then I end up paying for your burrito.
Awesome. Where's all the winners, the pictures hanging
We
on
don't
the
have no winners. All we have are rejects.
wall? You don't have a winner
We
yet?
don't have a winner yet.
That's encouraging. I'm a little woozy. We're gonna hold on here. There's a lot of food.
Coming up on Drinking Made Easy.
Oh, you okay, bud?
Drinking Made Easy isn't just a TV show, it's also a drinking game.
Yeah.
So you can actually play along at home. You can drink along with us. For example, rule number 1, if you're the first person to see Publius hiding somewhere in the show or out in the open, you can make someone else drink. Rule number 2, if we mess up on our continuity, something's not quite the same from one shot to the next, you get to make someone drink. Rule number 3, when we challenge each other, pick a side. If you lose, you drink. To have these rules explained, and for more drinking rules of the show, go to drinkingmadeeasy.com. Oh, please, you have to drink.
Yeah.
For a truly garden-grown cocktail, I headed to Casa Vieja, just outside of Albuquerque. We're here at Casa Vieja with Josh, the proprietor. You have sort of like a garden to the bar philosophy behind here, right?
As much as possible, yes. We grow our own stuff and on an ever-expanding project to grow more.
Thank you. What's the inspiration for that?
We try to focus on anything local in New Mexico as much as possible.
You have a garden out back, I saw, right?
We have a garden out back.
Do you have a goat-infused something or other?
We don't, not
Oh,
yet.
not
You know,
yet.
maybe someday.
Our first drink is the Cucumber Collins.
It's got a slice of cucumber. We're gonna shake it up with an egg white in there.
Egg white? Oh, I thought you said putting a chicken in it.
No, an egg white.
Okay, I'm gonna put this back, sorry. Okay, pint glass. So slice of cucumber.
Squeeze the lemon. Like you gotta open it first.
I don't think I need to.
Smash it up.
I don't need a shake weight. I am the shake weight.
So we'll go for an 1.5 ounces of Plymouth gin.
Ounce and a half?
1.5 ounces. So we're gonna go ahead and get the egg white into that one glass. And then you're gonna like shake that one until you're gonna pass out. All right, well I think the ice is almost gone, so I think that's enough.
The Cucumber Collins has 1.5 ounces of gin, cucumber, lemon juice, and an egg white.
Protein and vitamins from the cucumber.
That's really good. I'm sustainable. I want to give you a hug. So that's sweet corn.
That is the pulp from the corn that's left behind after we strain off the real pithy parts,
Okay.
so it doesn't get bitter.
Is the drink we're making with that?
Yes, it'd be the garden in the glass.
Okay, how do we do that?
So we'll start with
I have a glass if you have the garden.
Cut a tomato and add a half a tomato. Put it all in there.
Oh, one half?
Yep.
Okay, the other half, you just throw it
Yep.
right there?
3 of my homemade pickled jalapenos.
You pickle these?
I pickled those.
Are they hot?
They are hot.
Are you gonna have one with me?
Sure.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's not that bad. So 3 of those in there.
Sorry, I'm having a little puff.
Jalapenos.
Uno, dos, trois. Oh, I just got the carrot hotness right now. Oh, that's pleasant.
Yeah. I like them. We always have them.
Okay. Okay, so now what are we doing?
So now we
Holy
get
cow.
3 cocktail onions, which is the only part of the drink that's not made here. Muddle that up.
With a muddler?
Muddler right down there to your left.
Sustainable muddler.
You get an 1.5 ounces of the corn vodka.
This is
Yes, sir.
so cool. I'm very excited to drink
And
this.
then we get about a 1/2 ounce of simple syrup, sugar and water, boiled.
How much?
1/2 ounce. That should be good.
Okay. And how much?
Just fill it up. Yeah, you know. Hard shakes, nice and hard.
Oh, okay.
This is garden in the glass with the sweet corn infused vodka. Now we've got some fresh basil leaves from our garden. Well, we wouldn't put the whole thing on, but
The garden in a glass is 1.5 ounces of sweet corn infused vodka, half a tomato, 3 pickled jalapenos, 3 cocktail onions, 1/2 ounce of simple syrup, and basil. And then you just sip it.
or chug it.
No, I just sip quickly. I don't chug.
Oh, okay.
That was awesome. I feel like I got my vitamin intake.
for the day?
Yeah.
All right, you win.
While I tried to drink my way through the food chain, Steve finally woke up from his food coma and was ready for round 2.
10 eggs, 2 pounds of potatoes, 1/2 pound of bacon, 1/2 pound of sausage, 1/2 pound of chicharrones, 1/2 pound of carne de adobada, 1.5 pounds of beans, 1/2 pound of red chili, 1/2 of green, and 1/2 pound of cheese.
Ham. Young. Mouth.
Another disappointing effort. Steve only managed to eat 5 pounds of the fireman's burrito.
What a pussy. Hey, Steve. Hey, you did pretty good here.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm still standing.
Yeah?
Kind of.
You know what we do for everybody that has taken this challenge?
What's that?
We give them a fireman's 10-pound burrito.
Oh, thank you, Cecilia.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for
coming.
coaching me through it. I appreciate it.
Enjoyed it.
All right, I gotta get out of here and go. You know what I gotta go do.
This is Kegfoot for six packs. Mark took you, so
He always takes me.
both of us are winners because we didn't break anything, and both of us are losers because of how we looked. Right. This is what happened.
It's time for the six-pack challenge.
In this challenge, I'll be racing Steve. We're gonna go around Pleplius and come back to the finish line. The winner gets 6 packs of beer.
Okay, mine's broken.
What happens if you fall over?
Get back up.
Does the other person have to stop?
Why would that happen? Why
I
would that be
don't
wrong?
know. This is pretty intricate to get back on this horse. I mean, if you fall, you're pretty much out.
You gotta go from here around Pleplius and then cross the finish line.
On your mark, go. Slow down.
Mine's broken.
I'm like out for a leisurely stroll in the field, huh, bud?
Where are you in such a rush to go?
I don't know. I'm about to fall. I can feel it. I'm like teetering. I just pulled a hammy. Oh, you okay? You want me to wait for you?
I quit. This is dumb. I quit.
I'm not giving up. This is the only one I ever won in my life. Are we supposed to get stunt doubles for this? Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. What are you doing to me?
Stay down!
You okay, bud? You all right? Oh, man, it's a big hole.
When did standing up become difficult?
I jumped off my kegs before the finish line, so I'm giving that win to Steve. Coming up on Drinking Made Easy. After that keg walk, I think I deserve a cocktail. So I headed to Q Bar at Hotel Albuquerque.
We're at Q Bar with Dan. This hits sort of the loungy sort of club vibe of Albuquerque.
This is the hot spot.
You have a lot of high heel marks on the floor.
Right.
That's what this place is.
We're actually going to make a sparkling wine drink.
Okay. Is that with this guy right here?
Yes, this is with our local
Look at that.
Brut sparkling wine from Gruet Winery here in Albuquerque. And we're going to keep this pretty basic for sparkling wine.
Okay.
A lot of people, when they drink champagne or sparkling wine, they don't want you to take away from the flavor of what they're drinking. So
Okay.
you just want to add to that. We're just going to cut some cucumbers. So we're just going to throw all of them in there.
I like to throw one right there.
We're going to be using simple syrup, which is just a mixture of water and sugar. That's perfect.
Okay.
Grab the lime squeeze there, because the liqueur that we're going to be adding to it is already going to give it a little more sweetness. Get dirty with our mud.
Got it. It makes me feel very strong.
You want to grind that up in order to get the full flavor of the cucumber out of it.
Tell me I'm strong, Dan. Tell me how strong I look.
What we're going to do now is add our pomegranate liqueur to it.
Pama.
Perfect.
That's it?
That's it.
Cool.
And now what we're going to use is a little of our agave nectar.
So this is like the juice of the
agave plant.
agave. Okay.
Right. We're just going to add a little bit because it is pretty sweet. It's almost like honey. So
Yeah.
champagne, usually when it's dry, you don't get a lot of sweetness from it.
Okay.
Okay? So we're going to pop that open.
Pop the top. Normally I would saber this. I'm not gonna lie to you.
We're gonna put that on, and we're gonna shake that up real good. You're shaking it good. Good, man. I like the face, man.
Thank you. Very hard. How many of these do you make in an evening?
That hurt a
Keep
little
shaking
bit.
it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm just saying you're shaking it good.
How the hell do you get to that? What do you do with that?
You just give it a little nudge. It should come out. These new ones. Wow. The last thing you want to do is go like that.
Yeah.
Yes. Woo! And the reason why we didn't shake the champagne, the carbonation will fizzle out, so.
Oh, I see. We would have flattened it.
We're gonna use a fine strain.
Oh.
Because we don't want to get the pulp of the cucumber in there.
Sweet. We should probably just kill
So,
these.
cheers, bud.
I'm gonna destroy it. Oh. Thanks, Ron. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
No problem, man.
Can I?
I'll take that. While I took off with bartender Dan's muddler, Mark arrived at Rio Grande Brewery to find out about green chili beer.
I'm sneaking behind the bar with Rich. How do you come up with a green chili beer?
We do it a little different than most. We actually roast chilies, and then we make the beer, and then we introduce them once the beer is made for 6 days.
So this green chili beer is called Pancho Verde.
Correct.
How did you come up with the title?
Oh, that's just a play on Pancho Villa. He was the Mexican version of Billy the Kid.
To see how these green chilies get cooked, Mark and Rich headed outside to the green chili roaster.
Right here, we're only roasting 5 pounds of chili. Normally, there would be 35 pounds between the two sides.
This has been in here for about 5 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes.
You like to roast the chilies a little bit longer than you
longer, yep, a little higher speed.
For a food recipe.
Yeah, we'll run it about 3 times longer.
So now they're starting to really come apart. This is getting to a good place for you.
Yeah, in a little bit, I'd probably turn the heat up and really singe them.
The Rio Grande Brewery roasts about 1,200 pounds of green chilies every year. They then put the hot roasted chilies and seeds into sacks called tea bags. Mark loves tea bags.
That's a tea bag, huh?
Yep.
That's not what I was expecting. All right, Rich, let's see what you got, Pancho Verde. That is good green chili beer, Rich. Thank you.
Because Steve couldn't finish the 10-pound fireman's burrito, I decided to punish him with some of the hottest chili sauce you can find anywhere. The waiter dropped 3 kinds of green chili sauce. 2 was really hot. 3 is really, really hot. And 4 will blow your head off. I started Steve off slow with the very hot number 2.
Oh, all right, I'll try it.
All right, just a little bit. Some of the number. Then you can wash that down. Let's just take a nice big bite of that. But that is not the hottest one.
Not the hottest one.
Finish it, quick, before it registers.
That's pretty hot.
You handled that very well. That's very hot.
That's pretty hot.
Okay, ready for the number 3? Good. 1, 2, 3, eat it, go.
Wow.
Come on, you gotta let us just have it.
It's pretty hot.
Wow.
Come over
Maybe
here.
some water?
No, I don't think it needs water. You need the beer.
Isn't the beer make it worse?
It has chili peppers
Water
in it.
make it.
I just tried a fingerful of that, and I'm dying. No. What are you doing?
Stay up. I don't know.
What does that have to do with things? Sit down.
Dude, he is sweating. When he starts itching like that, is that normal, Zane? Oh, shoot.
I couldn't let Steve go down alone, so I decided to step it up and try the number 4.
You try 4?
What do you do when you have it when it's hot like that?
Give it some milk.
Milk?
I understand what you're talking about. Oh my God.
I'm like sweating and shivering. I farted.
You have pain first.
I'm not sure if it's a cramp or a heart attack.
Milk. Jim the cop of milk.
I can't feel my lips. It's good stuff. Wrong
You see
guy.
that? You said if you eat it, you're tough. And then you lifted us, and then you lifted him. So I'm a badass.
Yeah, you're a badass.
All right, that's what I like to hear.
I think 2 and 3 makes 5.
Are we okay?
Why does he have the chills?
I have it too. I don't understand what's happening.
Can you hold me?